Morning, Liz. Tea's not long brewed. If you want, I could freshen it up.
Oh, I bet you could. But no, I wouldn't want to put you to any trouble. I think you're in quite enough as it is.
Oh, come on. You're not going to go on about last night, are you? Best to just forget about it.
Oh, yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you? No chance.
And what does that mean?
Shelley is going to get a right earful about you, lover boy, the second she puts her foot across that doorway.
And what good's that going to do anybody?
Listen, Charlie, I'm going to let you in on something. Obviously, you've clocked there's no love lost between me and her. But, and this is a really, really big but, I wouldn't wish a scumbag like you on any woman.
You're making a mountain out of this. A man gets a bit drunk, and you are a very attractive woman, Liz. You can't blame any fella for chancing his arm.
Oh, you chanced a bit more than that. Well, this time you have really lost out. Big style.
And what good's going to come out of that, eh? All it'll do is cause Shelley unnecessary pain. Besides, you and me have got to live together under the same roof.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Don't play games with me. I'm warning you.
Oh, yeah? And what are you going to do? You're dead in the water, Charlie.
Don't bank on it.
Right, I'm off.
Done with breakfast, Mum?
Grab yourself some way, sweetheart.
Oh, did nobody hear me? I said I'm off.
So?
So, don't I get a little something before I go?
Hey, if he's having breakfast, I want some.
I don't do breakfasts.
Oh, I'm not on about bacon butties. I'm talking about one of them moments with me and you know.
What moments?
One of them, what do they call them? Man, woman, intimate thingies.
Oh, don't frighten kid, Les.
I meant romantic, not, you know. The little kiss on the cheek as the man goes off to hump their daily bread. We're not even having any romance. We didn't have any at all over the weekend, did we?
Don't blame me. Just count your empties I threw out.
Oh, I'm not blaming nobody. It's just, well, them little moments, they all add up.
Ta-ra, sweetheart. Have a good hunt. How with that?
Brill. Hey, just for that, I'm going to treat you tonight. A romantic slap-up meal. A steaming hot biryani, gypsies playing, and a couple of Bombay beers. You just get yourself dolled up in your finest, my little peckle. Oh, see you tonight. Oh.
You men. It's so easy.
Wouldn't you rather have surprise birthday presents rather than us just ticking them off your list?
No.
Why not? No, I would.
Because I won't like the surprises.
Well, how do you know when the surprise is?
I just did.
Oh, go on then, read it out, but it better not be miles long. I've not got all day.
It's dead sharp. Dog collar, dog basket, dog rubber bowl, dog brush, dog food bowl, dog water bowl, dog lead, and a dog.
You think she's trying to tell us something?
No way.
Hang about. Let's at least talk about this for a minute.
No, dogs are expensive. They're smelly. You have to exercise them all the time. They poo whenever takes their fancy. They bark all night, savage the sofas, stop you going anywhere nice for your holidays. And we could have guests who are allergic to them.
We never have guests.
Yeah, we might have now, and I don't want some randy dog slap to their thigh while they're trying to eat the prawn and their avocado.
Where's that boss of yours today?
I hadn't seen him. Went pricing up some job first thing. You all right?
Fine.
Yeah, you seem miles away, that's all.
I wish I was.
I'll tell you what. Give us a pie and I might take you away from all this. Somewhere nice and hot. Just you, me and a pina colada. With an umbrella on top, eh?
Do all you men think that you're the answer to every woman's prayer? And that we're all just waiting to fall at your feet?
Hey, hang on, I'm only joking. You all right, Warren? Hey, you don't fancy doing another for me, mate, do you?
Take one of the pints by me off.
Why, what have I done now?
I had it on a plate last night, Jay. She was gagging for it. And all you had to do was get her pal out of the picture. And what happens? I turn around, you do a vanishing trick on me. I had no chance of splitting them up then.
Doesn't seem too bad to me, mate.
Oh, yeah, dream on. What are you playing at?
Nothing. One outfit, was there? And when it came to it, I didn't know, but...
But what?
Well, I'm going out with Candice, aren't I?
And?
That's it, there ain't no and. That's what I realised. I don't want her, do I?
Who's gonna tell her? Nobody would have known.
I would. And I'm a better man for it.
£3.40, please, Jason.
There you are.
Oh, you haven't got the right money, have you?
I'll keep the change.
Oh.
Hi, Frankie.
All right, Frankie. Didn't expect to see you in here.
Why not? It's my local.
I know, but you prefer a bit more classy, don't you?
Well, maybe she's slumming it. Looking for a bit of rough. That might be Jamie's idea of a nice lunch, but it isn't mine.
Now, ladies, come on.
No, don't stop her. I'm enjoying myself. I haven't got time to stand and back-chat with the likes of you. Oh, no. I'm really sad. I'm really disappointed. Oh, look. You got a new posh friend you can play with.
Oh, Frankie, what a lovely surprise. I didn't expect to see you till this evening.
Hello. It's Manchester's answer to Ally McBeal. Aren't we honoured? Excuse me if I don't curtsy, won't you?
Listen, Leanne, I'm very sorry things didn't work out for you.
It weren't things. It were you who didn't work out for me. And me who had to carry the can for you and your stupid games with your ex. You were keen enough to play along when you could see the pound signs flashing. I wonder how far you'd go if you couldn't afford the price of getting your legs waxed.
Lay off a bit, Leanne.
Now go on, let us shoot a big mouth off if that's the kind of bird you're into.
Let me buy you a drink.
Oh, you're not going to join us? Ah, what a shame. I was really enjoying that.
Oh, don't let the little cow get to you. 2 large white wines, please. Do you want a Chablis?
We'll have a corkscrew and a bottle. Beyond that, I've no idea.
Well, the house will be fine.
Right.
I just cannot see what he sees in her.
Oh, men, they've no sense. Don't worry, he'll soon get over her.
And the sooner the better. What are you doing here anyway?
I like to pop in now and again. I'd hate them to forget me.
There we are, girls. Oh, you haven't got the right money, have you?
Sorry.
Is Shelley still not back yet?
Perfect timing, Fred. Will you hold the fort while I run down to the bank?
Can't it wait?
Well, yeah, it can, but I'll have to give booze away for free because we're right out of chip.
Oh, in light of that, farewell, my lovely, but this tavern will lack a certain lustre with your absence, but I shall try to endeavour, very humbly, to replace that with good Weatherfield bonhomie.
I'll be back as fast as I can.
There's no rush. I've only got a pile of giblets to go back to.
No, I'm very much of the opinion it's good for a child to have an animal companion.
Well, I've never heard you say that about Chesney and his yapping dog.
Well, yeah, but that's because that dog's not properly trained. If it had a firm master, it would be a different story. I mean, it's like husband and wife. One has to be dominant, the other's submissive.
How good were you at fetching the ball, Norris?
Please, don't be facetious, Rita. I'm trying to make a serious point.
Sally, have you thought this through?
Oh, Rita, I can't be doing with some stupid mongrel snapping at my heels all day.
Well, you can get some very intelligent ones now. No, I mean, there's a dog in Germany, and it has a vocabulary of over 100 words. And that's more than some of the regulars in the Rovers.
And if you wanted a dog with more breeding, you could always get a French poodle. Oh, seriously, if Sophie set her heart on it...
Well, she has, but somebody has to think this through rationally and take responsibility. And where does it end? I mean, she starts off wanting a dog, and then what will she be after?
Some young pop star, I suppose.
Ponies, Norris. And that is a whole new world.
But you'd never get a pony in your backyard, would you? And what will you do with all that manure?
Ah, welcome, fair traveller.
Don't make it sound like I've been away from Mum's, Fred. I've only had the night off.
I'm being warm and welcoming.
Well, don't. I'm not in the mood.
If it's part of the requirements of mine host, you know.
Shelley, there you are. Good timing. Another few minutes and I'd have missed you.
It's not so good timing then, is it?
Always that friendly repartee. I love it. Makes you feel so welcome. And, have you had a postcard from our mutual friends?
Yeah, sure. It said, "Wish you were here" written on it. Did yours? Woman gives me the creeps.
Shelley?
Can you hang on a bit longer, Fred?
Well, I really ought to be getting on.
It won't take long. Charlie, come through. Charlie, about last night.
Listen, Shell, I can see you're upset, but before you say anything...
No. It's me who's got to explain.
You?
We'd all had too much to drink, but that's not an excuse, is it?
Excuse for what?
I met this guy. I hardly talked to him. I mean, you couldn't hear yourself thinking there anyway. I didn't even know his name. I mean, he seemed all right, but Under them lights, it could have been Dracula for all I know. No, that's not fair. He was all right. We were just dancing.
Just dancing?
And then, well, I don't know, he tried to kiss me.
And did you?
No, I wasn't that far gone. I just grabbed my bag and scarpered. No, nothing happened after that, nothing. That's bad enough, isn't it?
Don't be silly. He just read what he wanted to read. People do.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, he's nothing, Shal. It's just... Well, in a funny way, same thing happened to me. I had somebody come on strong. They were well drunk. It was just a daft thing.
What happened?
Oh, I did the same as you.
What, ran off to the ladies?
Sort of. I barricaded my bedroom door.
It happened here?
Oh, I'm saying too much. Look, I know she felt even worse than you did when she got up this morning. I know she did.
What, she was there at breakfast?
She lives here, Shell.
Liz? So what are you saying, Charlie? She just grabbed hold of you?
No, I'm not saying that. Maybe I gave her the wrong signals. It's possible. She probably heard stories about me. Who hasn't?
What happened?
We closed up. Looking back, she'd probably been helping herself to a few during the night, but we had a chat, a couple more. She's going on about being lonely. Bloke's banged up in jail. She's a normal woman, normal needs, that sort of thing. I mean, to be honest with you, most of it's going straight in one ear and out the other. I was knackered at one in my bed, and she wouldn't stop jabbering, and I'm sitting there nodding away, thinking we've got to live together under the same roof, and I must have nodded once too often. Next thing I know, she's just like you. Never saw it coming.
What?
It was a kiss.
What kind of kiss?
Well, it wasn't a peck on the cheek job.
And what happened then?
Well, like I told you, I'm backing off straight upstairs out of sight.
And she's pounding on your bedroom door?
No, it wasn't like that. She knocked. Just once, that was all. And then she must have gone to bed or sat downstairs finishing off the bottle, I don't know.
I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Listen, why don't you and me make a day of it? We're already booked in at the restaurant tonight. We could have one more here and then go do some serious retail therapy, yeah?
Oh, I'd love to, Frankie. But I'm afraid I've got to show my face to a wedding in half an hour. Oh, can't get out of it much as I'd dearly love to.
Maybe I could tag along with you. Could be fun.
That it won't be. Just another boring registry office number.
Well, we could always liven up the reception for them.
Oh, I doubt they're the sorts who appreciate that. They've only invited a small handful of people, and most of them already hate each other as it is. Lawyers. I'll see you tonight, Frankie. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
You're going to get me into trouble, you know.
Only if you're really lucky.
Oh, yeah.
It's what she wants.
It's what she thinks she wants.
What's the difference?
Well, she's not thinking what's best for her.
Oh, and you are.
Well, that's what parents are for.
Listen, my mum let me have a dog when I was that age, and it was great.
Yeah, bet she didn't think that when he left its trademark on her best carpet.
It didn't bother her.
Really? Well, that says a lot in its own way, doesn't it?
Not back to work so soon.
No, just checking in, Fred. Just checking in.
Oh, yes. Well, you see, you should give yourself time to settle back in. There's no good to rush. I said there's no good to rush. Still, I hope you had a grand outing and that the Lake District was at its best for you.
It was absolutely lovely, thank you, Fred.
You didn't suddenly get the urge to nip across the border to Gretna Green and save yourself a mountain of coppers.
Fred, we was tempted.
But we have our hearts set on all our friends being there when we do.
Right, so nothing's changed there, Fred. October the 25th, be there or be...
square.
Yeah.
Providing we can still book the elephant.
Elephant?
Tradition, Fred. Tradition.
Well, that sounds a bit more fun than a vicar.
Do we all get to ride on it?
Just the bridegroom, Fred.
Happens just as well. You don't want an inebriated Duckworth trying to kick it into a gallop. I shall see you later.
See ya.
Mwah.
Bye.
Excuse me.
Sounds a big affair. Did you plan an elephant for your previous wedding, Dev? Or was your previous fiancé not worth the extra?
There was no previous wedding, Frankie.
No, so I gather. Funnily enough, I've just been speaking to Myra a few minutes ago in the Rovers.
Has she gone?
You wish.
Here we are, madam. Hey, what's this? Taking the taxis? We'll have to come out your pocket money, Sophie. I can't run to it.
Hey, does this mean I'm not getting my tip?
You've got no chance.
That takes after the mum. Tough as old boots.
Good, Olive. Dad, can I go over to Chesney's and play with Schmeichel, please?
As long as you're back for your tea.
See you later.
See ya.
Come on.
What's for the free taxi ride?
Oh, I'm on a promise with the lad's man for tonight. So I thought I'd pick Schmeichel up to keep the kid company.
Oh, the dog can babysit as well as Bart, can he?
No! Liz and Kirk are watching over him.
Yeah, well, do us a favour, eh? Don't build up the joys of dogs too much to our Sophie.
Whatever you say, mate. Whatever you say. Oh, yeah. Hey, nice one, Scylla. Barn, you a bit early.
Sorry, Les. Gotta go. I've left your note.
Hey, hang on. What's going on?
I've had Yana on the phone for hours, weeping buckets. She got herself in another right mess. So I said I'd take her to bingo, try and cheer her up.
You don't go to bingo dressed like that.
Oh, yeah? You're a fashion expert now, are you? No, you're right. Hang on a more while I go and get me hairnet and me fold-up plastic rain hat. That's how you want me seen in public, is it?
I'm just saying.
What? That I should go out looking like a sack of spuds less I'm on your arm?
No, but...
I should, Coco.
What about me, you and our biryani? What's up with you?
Her dress.
What about it?
That was Uncle Ronnie's favourite dress.
What the hell are you doing there?
Just covering while Shell gets herself sorted.
You'll be running for cover when I've had words with her.
Listen, Liz.
I beg you, don't say anything. There's no point. It'll only hurt Shell. And it won't do you any favours.
You're pathetic. When have you ever thought about Shelley's feelings? Is that the best you can throw? You're finished.
Hiya. Took your time. Any problems at the bank?
No, usual queues.
And apart from that, you managed while I was away?
Well, yeah.
So, did you get yourself a sign writer?
A what?
To change the name over the pub.
I'm not with you.
To paint out the name and to put yours there instead. Liz MacDonald, licensee.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Isn't that your master plan? To take my place in the pub and then in my bed? Why don't you get yourself a nice red lamp so the men can see it from the street?
OK. So what has Charlie been telling you?
Oh, don't look so stunned, Liz. Do you really think that Charlie'd have kept quiet out of sympathy for some drunken old tart? Well, me and him value honesty a little bit more than that.
OK, so if he's been so honest, why are you raving on at me? Because if my man told me he'd hit on another woman just a few hours after I'd gone out, I'd kick him so hard into touch he'd have a permanent limp.
You've got some front, you have. You get the elbow from my boyfriend, and then you've got the nerve to suggest
I get the elbow from him. Is that what he told you? No, Shelley. He went for me.
Get real, Liz. Look in the mirror. He wasn't exactly out to pluck a spring chicken with you, was he?
How stupid are you? You must keep your brains in your pants to get even involved with a rat like him. He has got a list of women as long as your arm, and he don't care what they look like, just as long as they're daft enough to fall at his feet.
Yeah. And it must really hurt you, eh? Not to be even at the bottom of it.
I wouldn't touch that creep with a barge pole.
No, of course you wouldn't, because you're spoilt for choice, you are, aren't you? Yeah, I know. I've seen him queue around the block with the guide dogs.
You really believe him, don't you? You listen to me, Shelley. Much as I personally think you're a soggy, scented, stuck-up little cow who can't run a tap, never mind a pub. I was actually trying to help you here.
What? By trying to take away everything that I've worked and slaved and prayed for? Oh, thanks, Liz. Yeah, you're all heart.
Come on. Wake up. Can't you see what kind of bloke he is? Oh, is that the kind you go for? Yeah, that's the sort you like. One who's going to run you ragged, take you for everything you've got, and then go out, stay out every night, play in the field, and come home expecting a fry-up. Well, I tell you what, you've just won star prize. Congratulations.
Pack your bags.
What?
You're fired. Go on, go to hell.